Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Velas here in San Diego, California, joined by professional boxer and member of the latest meme, of course, Skye Nicholson. How are we?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We will talk about that a bit later, but you are, first off, a professional boxer, of course.
Yeah.
San Diego, California, your first professional fight week, fully in swing. How are we feeling?
Yeah, I feel real good. Just soaking up the whole atmosphere, the whole experience, and loving every day.
I mean, obviously, Eddie's got these cards across the states with Matchroom USA and DAZN, and obviously being Australian, he's talked about potentially moving some shows to Australia and whatnot. Can we expect to see you on a lot of these cards across the states?
Yeah, definitely. The plan is to box in the UK, the US, and Australia this year. So hopefully be busy in all three areas and staying worldwide.
And you've got to enjoy this as well. Obviously, look, I know you'll probably be a little bit nervous in some way about Saturday night, but you've got to enjoy it. You only get one debut and you've got to soak it all up, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. The hard work's been done. Fight night's the fun part. So I absolutely cannot wait to get in there and I know I'll have fun. As soon as the bell rings, it's what I always do. I can't wait.
I want to quickly talk about moving to England because 99% of English people would say that is the most ridiculous move you could possibly make. But you've got a fantastic team there, and just seeing you guys together, you look like you've sort of gelled, and I can imagine you're having a great time.
Yeah, definitely. The move's been definitely a very boxing-oriented move, obviously. I haven't moved to England for the weather. But no, I've got a really, really good team around me. I'm absolutely loving training at the iBox down in London. I love my team. I've got really great people around me. So no, I'm very happy there, and it's worth it for the cold weather.
You are a little bit British though.
Yeah.
You have British parents, didn't you? So you're not like a fully blown Aussie, are you?
So I'm a dual citizen now.
You've even gone with dual citizenship. So when you win a world title, can we claim you as our champion?
I think I can be claimed by Australia and Britain. So, well, I've got British blood. So my parents are both British. I was born in Australia. So always been an Aussie girl, but definitely got British blood. So I think I can kind of claim both.
I was going to say, when you win a world title, trust me, we will be claiming you. So obviously, like you said, you're an Aussie girl and you've got an Aussie accent. Are you the only one in your family with an Aussie accent then?
No, so my parents both have British accents, obviously. And my oldest two brothers were born in England, but they moved out to Australia as young kids. So all my siblings have Australian accents, just mum and dad that are British, the British accent.
Yeah, right, I was just going to wonder sort of how logistically that worked. But about the move to England as well, what sort of, talk about some of the differences that you've noticed, maybe not just about boxing, because obviously I suppose there's more sparring in England and, like I said, a very boxing orientated move, but not just in boxing, outside of boxing as well.
I've actually noticed a lot of similarities more than anything. I feel like Australia is just a warm England, but no, we don't have the roast dinners on Sundays. That's a very British thing. Obviously, I still have them because my family's British, but most Aussies wouldn't have roast dinner on Sundays. But not really. Like honestly, there's not a lot of difference. I find the roads are a lot more narrow where I'm staying in England. You have to like give way all the time to like let cars through, which I find really annoying. But apart from that, like I feel like I'm at home, but it's just really cold and grey.
You didn't sell Australia to me then, because I was thinking you were going to say how much better Australia is. I've never been there, but you just told me it's England with nice weather.
It's England with nice weather and nice beaches.
Actually, the beaches maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of massive differences going from Australia to England.
We have made the move and obviously working out for yourself and in your boxing. I want to talk about something you done, it was a couple of weeks ago now at Alexandra Palace. Obviously, look, the main focus for you will be in the ring and what you can achieve, but you want to build that status outside of it, hence why you said you want to box in the States and Australia and UK and whatnot. You've done some DAZN coverage as well, which, just how do you find that?
I loved it. I've loved working with DAZN. I've done a couple of shows with them now, and I feel like I'm kind of just dipping my toes. I'm very new at all that stuff, but I do love it. I love boxing, so it's a front row seat to the boxing, and you're up close and personal with the fighters. And I've really loved the experience, and it's definitely something I could see myself doing after my boxing career as well.
And how good are the fight nights as well? Like Ali Pali was a ridiculous atmosphere, and I can imagine that's just sort of giving you that drive to want to fight in England, which obviously, of course, you will soon.
Oh, 100%. The atmosphere is amazing and the shows are so well put together, and to be part of those shows and being there and experiencing them has made obviously my own fight week this week feel a lot more familiar as well, being at all these press conferences and photo shoots and the rest of it. So no, I feel like it's definitely given me that extra bit of edge as well.
Right, tell me, what was Chris Lloyd bragging about? What was he bragging about? His gym routine, his diet?
I honestly feel so sorry for Chris. It was the most unfortunate little capture there. I honestly don't even know I think we were just talking about what we were going to talk about on camera. But I don't know why I looked so
It really
bored.
wasn't that interesting.
I don't know why I looked so bored and uninterested. It must have just been the absolute split second moment that they got that photo. But no, we're talking about reenacting a better one for the next show.
I was going to say, you are a professional boxer, but you've kind of become known as the internet boxing meme. Obviously, like I said, the focus is going to be on what you do in the ring, and you said about wanting to fight in different places, and it all kicks off on Saturday here. Have you got anything you potentially want to show? Like I said, you want to enjoy it, you only get one debut, but you can't really be too hard on yourself, I suppose, for a debut as well. But is there anything in particular that you kind of want to show boxing-wise on Saturday?
I think for me, definitely it's all about just being happy with my performance. I want to showcase what I can do, and I really want people to see me fight and go, wow, she can fight. I want to showcase that I was a good amateur boxer, but I'm going to be an even better pro. So that's what I've been working on in the gym, and I just really hope that shines through in my performance on Saturday.
Yeah, because I think regardless of female fighters or male fighters, when you see people who've achieved as an amateur, you kind of expect that amateur style, and it will take time to wear off.
Yeah.
But you're telling me that you're suited to the professional game as well.
Yeah, I'm sitting down on my punches a lot more, and I feel like I'm hitting with some good power. So I want to show that in the fight, and I hope I can show that I'm not just a point scoring boxer, counter boxer. I'm going to stand and fight as well.
I think are we about to get some rain? I think I've taken you outside, the only person I've taken outside for an interview, and we're about to get some rain. Little bit unfortunate, but we'll carry on. So you're saying you're sitting down on punching that. I suppose it's about being exciting as well. Like, let's be perfectly honest. I know you've got hardcore boxing fans who will, like to nitpick people's performances and that. But the casual fan wants to see people get hurt. They want to see you punch people and the other person fall, get knocked out, wince. They want to see power, don't they?
I'm definitely, obviously, still going to go into the fight smart. I'm a very cautious fighter as it is. I'm not going to go in reckless, but I want to show that I can school my opponents, I can outbox them, but I can also stand and fight when I want to. And I'll choose those moments and pick the right time and show what I can do on the inside as well.
And a little statement, unbeaten fighter as well. So, if you're to notch your first win, it will be against someone who takes their first L.
Definitely. Not here to mess around. So I said to Matchroom from day one, I don't want any easy knockover opponents. I want girls coming in there that are trying to win.
And I suppose going forward, and we see this with a lot of the female fighters, because the sort of talent pool is either the women at the top, and then there's sort of a really big jump. You don't have that sort of British and European level you get in the men's game. When you say you're not here to mess about, I can imagine you'll probably be looking at world titles. Well, I'm not going to put a time limit on it, but probably fairly soon into your professional career.
Yeah, I think we could safely say 2023. If something comes up before then, I'll be ready.
When you do win that world title, like I said, you are English, aren't you?
I'm a dual citizen.
All right.
Yeah.
A dual citizen, then. A dual citizen, fine. Skye, thank you very much for giving me some of your time. Just sort of a final word on fighting on this bill, of course, headlined by Chocolatito and Martinez. Chocolatito going to go down as a Hall of Famer, and Martinez is certainly going that way if he carries on. Just, I suppose, an honour to fight on a bill like this.
Yeah, absolute honour. It's a huge card. Everyone tune in, March 5th, live on DAZN.
One.